I don't watch a lot of WNBA, but hey, stick with me now. I might cook or something. You might like this, but I caught the game on Saturday with Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. It was a very one-sided game. I couldn't believe what was going on in that game. My goodness, how many inside buckets they got in Angel Reese's side. The dream looked like a championship contender, while on the Indiana Fever, it looks like they need to trade the whole team besides Caitlin Clark because it's gonna be Caitlin Clark's team. Like we know this, y'all. Like, come on, don't try to Caitlin Clark needs to. I don't watch all the games, but I hear what the fans are saying. She's pouting. Her 3-point percentage is going down, so she needs to do better. But I was watching this game and her team, like Caitlin, scored the most points for her team in this game, but Aaliyah Boston, I think she's so overrated, y'all. Like, oh my, like this is the only game I watch for the Fever probably all year, Atlanta all year. But I was watching how Aaliyah Boston was just letting points go inside. They were just driving the whole fourth quarter. It was just sorry. The whole defense was, and how she moves is just terrible. Like she's very stagnant with how she moves. I think she's like a Sangoon, but like worse. She's very stagnant. I think she needs to move like Shaq. And you see all the people on this screen right now, she's bigger. Aaliyah Boston's over here in the corner. She's bigger than most of these girls on the court, and she doesn't use her size to her advantage most of the time. When I was watching her play, and Sophie Cunningham, she's decent, but Raven Johnson, you can keep Raven Johnson, keep Caitlin Clark. Everybody else, I think they need to go. So we're gonna watch this video about Lil Coping. This guy did talking about why he said Caitlin Clark is hated by Aaliyah Boston and Kelsey Michelle. So if you still tuning in, y'all, thank you so much. Go ahead and do all the YouTubers say I'm not gonna say it. And we still got something. Angel Reese, she kind of pissed me off at the end of the game. She showed why, why a lot of one side of them. I don't have a problem with it, but she did something where it was like, hey, we see why people hate you. She after the win, she was holding up W's and like little chatting like ooh hee, like with her teammates while they're all like shaking hands, and she's over here on the side like hee laughing and doing this, and like I get it, like that's why people hated you at LSU, but it's like time to grow up. You know what I'm saying? It's the WNBA, we get it. It's a rivalry. Like you keep bringing up old stuff like this, it's gonna keep bringing on online attention. I don't know if she wants it. Like, I don't know if Angel Reese doesn't really want that relationship. I feel like with Caitlin Clark. Sorry, I got to get this off my chest. But I feel like Caitlin Clark a good, like she's a nice person. I feel like you saw the relation. I don't know if y'all seen that video with her meeting Maya Moore, but it was just like like she was really excited to meet Maya Moore, and Maya was kind of like, but she was still cool, meeting her and everything. But these are her peers, and she like even Caitlyn have said like, hey, like I've had no one to talk to through this experience in the WNBA. Like people are really hard on me, and I get it. Like she shouldn't be like she is viewed as the golden child or the golden goose in a lot of people's eyes. But hey, like I don't, get her some teammates to protect her, whatnot. But yeah, man, like I think people are a little too harsh on Caitlyn a little bit. So we'll see what he got to say about this.
as everyone else did. Maybe because I'm just naturally an optimistic person. Maybe it's because I thought to myself, there's no way her teammates could buy into the nonsense, the propaganda, like just all of the media bias, the random fans. And I thought to myself, there's just no way, right? And I thought Aaliyah Boston has to love Caitlin Clark. I mean, like she feeds her nonstop. Like that connection, Aaliyah Boston, Caitlin Clark. It's just like there's no way. And then I saw this clip, and it really dawned on me, and it made me realize exactly what I had seen with Josh Allen.
I don't. Okay, like first off, I don't know if he even watched the whole game or whatnot. But if he's going on one clip of like Caitlyn was pouting the whole game too. I saw that. Like I would be pouting too. If you have Aaliyah Boston. I don't know if she's like 6'7", 6'8", and she can't do bull jack out there. She's stagnant. She's worse than Shaq. Okay, when Shaq got out of his word, like she's Shaq with the Celtics. I'm not even lying. Like that's how she's moving out there, bro. Like she might be good at the free throw line or whatnot, and like I think she's very overrated in my view. I think they should move off of her, move off of the whole team besides Raven Johnson. So, but
And Stephon Diggs. Caitlin Clark is the most elite passer this game has ever seen. She initiates and runs the offense in a way that we've never seen her.
like Seattle Storm, Sue Bird. Sue Bird wasn't even like she better than Sue Bird already. What is she like 4 years in, 3 years in? She already better than Sue. Isn't Sue the all time leading passer? Like what are we doing? Like should he chill? Should he chill, y'all? Y'all let me know.
Her decision making, her passing, her ability to know when to shoot or pass or where to go, how to navigate double, triple teams is insane. She is the one that runs the offense. She does it. If you want to complain about her 3-point percentage or this or that, you cannot argue how elite she is at running the offense.
100%.
And yet they think
Her teammates suck. That's the whole point. She can get it to her teammates, and her teammates look stagnant. She'll pass it to Aaliyah. Aaliyah don't know what to do with the ball sometimes. It's like I don't even want to like y'all. A lot of y'all coping. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can't be coping. Y'all just gotta state facts. Aaliyah is not. She not. She needs to step it up, bro.
that they should tell her where to go with the ball.
You
This
ain't
is
gonna be like,
Boston.
oh,
She's
what are
going
you
to
doing?
point.
Shut up.
See, she's going to point at Kelsey Mitchell. You can see she's trying to get the ball to Sophie right there. It doesn't happen. It ends up being a disconnection. They're in no right.
One thing about Sophie, yeah, it's a little joke. Like, I'm serious. Like, I think she a little kind of like she more obsessed with the social media, or does she want to ball? Does she want to be that? I'm cute out here. Social. Let me take a flick. Hey, you look good. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying. Just saying. Which one? We want the gram or these 3 pointers? These three, like, what? I don't know. She was kind of missing at the end. Like they could have took some leads, but Sophie was like missing some things, and Aaliyah couldn't finish or get it to the right teammates. A lot of turnovers. Couldn't even stop them inside. She's probably the biggest like Angel sat probably a lot of the fourth and some of the third. And Aaliyah Boston was the biggest player out there. She couldn't stop from that. She couldn't stop them going inside. And I see Caitlin. Well, I see why Caitlin was frustrated because it's like, damn, you that big and you can't stop. What the? Like, you supposed to protect the paint. That's why we got you here. You're supposed to be my 1-2, Shaq Code. But it's like, shoot, Kenyon Martin, freaking Swaggy P out here, bro.
Should
Shout out
Aaliyah
Gil
Boston
Serena.
be pointing and telling Caitlin Clark where to go with the ball? Worry about what you need to do on offense, not what she needs to do. This is so reminiscent of Stephon Diggs going like this to Josh Allen, going like this, and Michael Irvin going nuts, going absolutely nuts, which I'll play for you in a moment because look at what Kelsey Mitchell does. She's got her hands. She's all complaining and going like, what? I'm right. Like she's moving her hands. I'm right here.
Hey, bro, the Dream got some freaking drip. Like, I can't even. That black with the light blue is just stupid. They be wearing that shit too. They be wearing that shit cozy.
Right, like Caitlin
So
Clark
Dream.
doesn't find you every single chance she gets.
Kelsey Gray got
Meanwhile,
some
you
fucking
guys
drip.
never,
God damn.
ever get her an open look. Look at this body language that we got right here. I mean, just all upset, making faces.
Every time I'm seeing, cameras on you all day. I keep seeing Diggs in the head coach. Look at the quarterback saying, stop telling that man, be smart, be smart, be smart. Stop doing that. Stop letting the world see by doing that. I'm just saying, I had an issue with that.
It's literally what she's doing here.
That boy, him and Troy don't play, man. Him and Troy were like this. Two peas in a pod. If Troy told you to be somewhere, he gonna do it, you know? QB, that different era of 90s, 80s, QBs. Even Shannon Sharp will tell you, like, hey, like, I had a different, like, from Elway to different QBs I had, I could tell the difference because Elway would tell me to be in this spot and avoid, try to get me away from some defenders or put a ball in a place where it's on the backside of me, whatnot. So away from the defenders. So, yeah, man. But this era, no, it's like you listen to the receivers now, like AJ Brown, and you know,
Literally,
if you know, you know.
what she's doing here. And Boston pointing. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark per 100 possessions, which is one of my favorite ways to look at stats, per 100 possessions, because it equalizes everything, right? It's per 100. Everything becomes equalized. It becomes, you have a common denominator. Caitlin Clark,
Yeah, stats. Good.
12.6 assists per 100 possessions. I think she knows what she's doing there. And 32.7 points. The most assists by a margin. 12.6 to 6.9 to 5.5 to 5.4. She's out there doubling everyone. And her points, 32.7. Let's take a look at just Caitlin Clark, Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell. Who's leading them in points per possession and per 100 possessions? Oh, that would be Caitlin Clark, 32.7 to 31.7 to 31.3. The assists? Who's helping create shots for who? You tell me. You tell me. Kelsey Mitchell, a whopping 3.8. And here's what people just do not fundamentally understand. Because we'll talk about turnovers. 7.4 turnovers per 100 possessions. Aaliyah Boston, 5.4. Yet, half the amount of assists. Half the amount of assists. Okay? So if you doubled Boston's assists per 100 possessions to be close to Caitlin Clark, she would have more turnovers. Same thing for Kelsey Mitchell, okay? Like, that's the basic math. If we just round up and give Kelsey Mitchell 4 assists per 100 possessions, right? Let's just round up because it's 3.8. Let's just make it an even 4. So we can times it by 3 to give still a little under Caitlin Clark. That would give her 9 turnovers per 100 possessions. This is what people fundamentally do not understand about the turnovers for Caitlin Clark. The amount of passing and shot creation that she has. And it's so funny because we have Alyssa Thomas, who in 2026, that's why it's highlighted. She's at 12.9, so right around Caitlin Clark, assists per 100 possessions. And she's at 5.9, so essentially 6 turnovers a game. Yet no one talks about it. Nobody talks about it.
It's like Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark are the driving factors of the league. Not no bench players. I want to call Alyssa Thomas no bench player, but you get what I'm saying?
Whatsoever. Do you think her teammates try to show her up? I mean, here I have Alyssa Thomas, Caitlin Clark, Aaliyah Boston, Asia Wilson, Angel Reese, Kelsey Mitchell. Assist percentage. Okay? So an estimate of the percentage of teammate field goals a player assisted while they were on the floor. Caitlin Clark, 45%. Alyssa Thomas, 46.3%. Boston, 20.4%. Asia Wilson, 17.6%. Angel Reese, 14.7%. Kelsey Mitchell, 14.1%.
You gotta let me know though. Like, is Aaliyah Boston like? Does she have good games? Like, was she an All Star this year? Cause I watch her play. Like, I don't know if the announcers, and that's the thing. Like, I watch them and nobody says nothing about. Like, all I hear is praise about Aaliyah Boston. Every time I see like Shaneka Bumake on the screen and what is it? Regina Carter, you know the light skinned girl on there. I think Carter. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about, the lesbian girl, but I don't think she. Never mind. Uh, yeah, like they don't really be criticizing the other players and everything. But yeah, man, you're crazy.
Percent. Here's something that I really like. Turnover percentage. An estimate of turnovers committed per 100 plays. Now, Alyssa Thomas. She's number one. 23.2%. Caitlin Clark, 20.5%. Angel Reese, 19.9%. Just a dash below Caitlin Clark. Yet the assist percentage, 45% to 14.7%. Do you know how ridiculous that is? Seriously,
Oh,
do you know how ridiculous that is? That's insane.
oh shit.
Boston, 17.1%. Wilson, 11%. And Kelsey Mitchell, 10.3%.
Mhm.
But again, the assists, non-existent. Caitlin Clark is more than double all of them, except for, of course, Alyssa Thomas,
All right, brother.
who also obviously clearly passes the.
I get your argument. Like Caitlin Clark's the best player ever. Pretty sure that's like your argument, but pretty sure you watched the whole game, y'all. There's like I said, you know, it's like narrative driven. This Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese feud, you know. So we have if you guys don't know, Boomer Esiason, he's former NFL quarterback. Now he has a show that got canceled off of CBS, probably because of the things he's saying. And he said something about Caitlin Clark said pretty much she should move to a different league, basically because she doesn't get the treatment. She gets so much disrespect in WNBA, and those are the people who drive a narrative. And some people like out there that ride for injuries drive narratives too. And I feel like it shouldn't be narrative driven. Like we shouldn't like sports is a place where we watch, you know, to get away from all the bull crap and what's going on in the world. That's why we play sports. That's why we watch it. And then you try to implement, you know, things that go on and they're bad. Like maybe in the '80s when it was Magic and Bird. Okay, that was actually something. There was actually, you know, '60s wasn't that long ago. '70s wasn't that long ago from the '80s. So there's still tension in what's going on in the world, and they actually did a great value for the league and the United States for what Bird and Magic did. Just seeing Magic smile, and it was like, okay, like, you know, that was a great thing for America. But let's see what Boomer had to say real quick. None of these guys are Boomer. Aside from just to let y'all know, this is the Odd Couple, Rod Parker and Kelvin Washington. So shout out what they do though.
Caitlin Clark, I would seriously consider going to play overseas somewhere and get the royal treatment and get real money.
From the Saudis?
From somewhere. I mean, there's international.
She can't go to the Saudis.
Well, she can't go to the Russians either, as we saw that, you know, Brittany Griner got stuck there.
She did. Well, yeah, in jail.
Right. So
can't take that money from PIF.
But a lot of the women actually do play, you know, in European leagues because they supplement their income. But now supposedly their income is going up here. And I know that Caitlin makes a ton of money off the court in terms of endorsements, and rightfully so. But I think that there's a petty jealousy, and she's a straight white basketball player.
That's what I forgot to say. He did say that. Some bull crap. She's a straight white basketball player. Okay, so is Angel Reese. She's a straight black. Like, what? Angel Reese the same fucking name, bro. But she black. That's all. Come on, gang. Like,
she is not being treated with any sort of respect whatsoever.
What a shot.
Y'all heard what he said, so I'm gonna just Rob Parker pretty much say what I said. I like what my boy Kelvin Washington had to say. Nothing against Rob Parker. Shout out Rob. But I'm gonna just let my boy Kelvin rock on this.
All the money that she makes.
And not to mention, Rob, the reason why I told Rob G, I said, make sure we add that, was because this is a problem. This is exactly the problem with Caitlin Clark and why sometimes I feel bad for her in the sense of she's just out there trying to hoop. But it's people like him who act, well, she's straight, white, female, as if she needs to be protected or should be honered or we should all bow down to her.
Is she the only straight white basketball player playing in the WNBA?
Sabrina Ionescu, who is in the league, and you could argue is better. You got other players as well. I just don't understand. Like, what are we doing here? Kelsey Plum has been playing better. Now, she's out now with some injuries. But my point is,
Boomer is a typical guy who, when they turn a certain age, they think they can say whatever they want and do all that stuff. Boomer's going to wind up like so many of the other guys just like him, because this is what happens to guys when they get a certain age and they feel they're untouchable, and that's where Boomer is right now.
Ooh, man. So, yeah, man, just watch sports for what it is. That's all I gotta say about that. So, but in Angel Reese, this is what I'm saying. Like y'all could back. I know a lot of people are gonna back Angel Reese for what she did in this moment because of how she plays and her history. But I thought it was just uncalled for, bro. The F up.
13 points, and they take down the Fever. 113-96, the final.
I mean, there was more too, where she was going like this. And shout out Paige, another girl that I'm mad at because she a lesbian. But anyways, you know, yeah, I didn't like that from Angel Reese, y'all. But let me know what y'all think the Fever should do with Aaliyah Boston and the rest of the team. Sophie Cunningham, should she say? I think Raven Johnson's a very promising key on that. You know, she a Dawn Staley uh, product. So we'll see what she does. But if you tuned in for the first time, if y'all liked it, go ahead and do all the YouTubers say. I'm not going to say it. Ciao.